Hello, everyone, and welcome to the third episode of the Mashru podcast, the cricket edition. Hi, my name is Dipen Mashru, and today we're going to preview about the second test match in the Border Gavaskar Test Series between India and Australia. The test match is supposed to be in Adelaide, to start in Adelaide in approximately 24 hours from now on. It's a pink ball test match, a day-night test match, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be a very exciting test match to watch. Team India, for some people, unexpectedly winning the first test match in Perth and with a huge margin going one up in the series. Australia, which was supposed to or were expected to win in Perth, have lost badly. And now this is a test match in Adelaide, which once again they are supposed to win, and now they will go into Adelaide with a huge pressure, and they want to win this test match, hoping that it will be 1-all as we move into the second phase of this test series, where we move into Brisbane and Sydney and Melbourne. And as I mentioned to you in my previous podcast, that if India can get away and manage these two test matches very well, then India is sure to win the Border Gavaskar Trophy this time. They have already crossed the first hurdle very easily, and now if they perform well in the Adelaide Test match, and if they win the Adelaide Test match, then it's curtains for Team Australia. So before we go ahead, let's discuss some news from the cricket world. New Zealand, which beat India 3-0 in India, they lose the first test match in New Zealand at home against England, which was a very exciting test match to watch. South Africa expectedly winning in their first test match against Sri Lanka at home. And this opens up the World Test Championship points table and the race to the finals. And it's going to be very interesting to see which two teams are eventually going to play the World Test Championship finals. So let's now start discussing the Adelaide Test match. Now, one of the biggest news to come out of the Aussie camp is that Josh Hazlewood is injured and he won't be participating in this particular test match. And to a certain extent, that's a huge bonus for Team India, because Hazlewood overall has been a very good performer, a very good bowler, especially in the day-night conditions. So let's look at some statistics. So, Team Australia have played 12 test matches, pink ball test matches, day-nighters, and I have won 11 of them. Team India have played 4 and have won 3 of them. But these 3 test matches were at home, and we all know about the Adelaide test match they lost in the series 2020. Team Australia have won all 7 pink ball test matches in Adelaide. The Adelaide test match in the day-night format has provided very good help to the seam bowlers, the pace bowlers, and Stark has taken 39 wickets in Adelaide at an astounding economy rate of 2.8. 169 wickets have been taken by pacers and only 47 by spinners in Adelaide day-nighters. Australia, but a very important thing to notice here is, and this is going to be something which will be very crucial, that Australia has managed to win a test series only 3 times after losing the first test match in a series. This is since 2001, which again proves how important it is for Australia to bounce back in Adelaide. Now, as we go forward, we look at the some of the team changes and the probable team 11, the playing 11. And what I have, according to basically what I feel is the best playing 11 for India, and the best playing 11 for Australia. Before we go ahead, one thing to also understand here is that if Australia do go down 2-0, there's going to be some massive changes in the Australian team, even from the third test match. And I'm looking at some of the stalwarts maybe forcing not to retire, not retire, but at least not participate in the rest of the series. Let's see what happens. Now, let's come down to the team selections, and let's start with Team Australia. As I mentioned to you, one of the biggest losses was that Josh Hazelwood is not going to be playing in the Adelaide Test match. Plus, there's also injury cloud over Mitchell Marsh. We don't know whether he'll play or not, but I think he is going to play. Maybe he won't bowl. He won't bowl too much, but he may bowl also if required, but as less as possible. So at the moment, I'm assuming that Mitchell Marsh is going to be in the team. Now, if I was an Australian coach, if I was an Australian selector, and I don't know whether these rules are whether they can do this or not. I don't know the rules about this, but I would actually make a very big change at the top, and I would take the risk of dropping Max Sweeney. I would actually go and tell him, don't worry about it. You will get enough opportunities in the future. That we guarantee you. You are a good player. But the team demands, or the situation demands, that we have an informed player coming in. And I would definitely slot in Sam Constance. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. Constance. I would definitely get Sam in the team, right? And I would say Sam, because he was the one who scored 100 against us in the ping ball practice match. I know practice matches sometimes do not carry that much importance, but I would still, I just feel that he's looking more eager. He is looking more, let's say, in form. I would not that I want to compare both these players. I mean, it's very difficult to compare because they still haven't played Test cricket, at least not played international cricket for very long. But I would definitely put him in this team and ask Max Sweeney to take a rest. As I said before, you promised him. I mean, obviously he would be a very good player, but give him some opportunities a bit later on. So we have obviously Usman Khwaja opening, and this is more or less what I feel is going to be the batting order also, with Sam Constance coming in, Labuschagne coming in at number 3. Labuschagne, though he has not been performing very well in the Test match scene since a long time now, as at least as compared to what he was doing before. But he has got an excellent record in Adelaide. He has almost an average of 58 or 59, if I'm not mistaken. So he would be very confident, and he should be using this confidence of turning things around and scoring big runs. Then obviously Steve Smith at number 4, again looking for runs. Then again the nemesis of India, Travis Head, the Travis Headache as I call him, and at number 5, followed by Mitchell Marsh, Alex Carey, the keeper, and then we have Pat Cummins, Mitchell Starc, Nathan Lyon, and the replacement for Hazelwood would be Scott Boland. Now, Scott Boland, actually, I like him a lot. I think he's a very, very good bowler. I know he's now almost 35 years old, but he's a person who can constantly bowl a nagging line and length, and if not even take wickets, at least keep one end very tight, which can help the other bowlers to attack and take wickets. So Scott Boland, actually, I would actually say, I mean, obviously nothing compared to Hazelwood, but I still feel he's a very good replacement for Hazelwood, and I think he would do pretty well, at least in stopping the run flow in Adelaide. Let's see how it goes. So this is my playing 11 for Australia. I know I'm making a very big call of dropping McSweeney and getting Constance in. Constas, whatever, so I can't pronounce it very well, to get him in the team, because I feel he's at the moment performing better than McSweeney at the moment. McSweeney is looking very, very doubtful against, especially against Bumrah. So let's see what the Aussies would do. Now let's move on to Team India. Yes, Team India. Now again in Team India, I am making some big calls here. I, as the saying goes, if something is going well, do not disturb it. Uh, and that's the reason why I feel that KL Rahul and Jaiswal should open the innings. They had I would say, a game-winning partnership in the second innings of India in Perth, and why then change it? If some things are going well, do not tamper with it. That's normally what the saying is. So I would go with the same opening partnership. If Gill is fit, and I think he is going to be fit, he would probably come in at number 3. And number 4, I would have obviously the great Virat Kohli, and I'm hoping that this century in Perth will turn things around for him and he will perform, make big runs in the rest of the 4 test matches. And then I would be following him up with Rohit Sharma. After Rohit Sharma, I'll come back to Rohit Sharma in the next few moments, followed by Rishabh Pant. Now, Rohit Sharma, first he is just coming in after technically a long break. I know he has been performing a lot at the nets. He's been playing a lot of practice in the nets. Though he did not perform very well in the day-nighter in the practice game. I feel that it's better slotted to come in at number 3. For first reason, I said, do not disturb the opening partnership, which is doing very well. But I feel against a slightly older ball, hopefully, I hope that they don't lose too many wickets too fast. Against a slightly older ball and against Nathan Lyon, Virat Kohli and Rishabh Pant can be a scary scenario for the Aussies. We have Virat Kohli and we have Rohit Sharma and then the maverick Rishabh Pant. And these 3 against the slightly older ball, against a slightly tired pace attack. And then we have Nathan Lyon, can be an awesome prospect for Team India. And that's the reason why I feel that Rohit Sharma should drop himself down to the number 5 position. Then we have Rishabh Pant, the keeper, followed by, which I believe is going to be, and I've mentioned this a lot of times in my previous podcasts, is going to be a very good impact player for Team India, Nitish Kumar Reddy. Followed by Washington Sundar. He did pretty well in the first test match, and I don't think, again I say that things are going well. The team has won a very big test match, then why unnecessarily change? Though temptation would be to get in Ashwin back in the fold. But I feel that these 2 players, Jadeja and Ashwin, would be more or less kind of getting prepared for they will probably use them in the last 3 test matches. Or I don't know, maybe not also. But at least Ashwin can be a big mentor for Sundar, get him ready, getting him better, becoming a better bowler. So I would stick with Sundar. I know I would love to see Ashwin in Adelaide, but I just feel that they will not change things too much. Then obviously we have the Harshit Rana, again a huge discovery for us. Then Bumrah and obviously Shiraz. So this would be my playing 11 for Team India. And again, as I said, I'm making a big call that Rohit Sharma should drop himself to the number 5 position, and Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma and Rishabh Pant doing very well. Imagine them being the middle order. That makes them a very strong middle order. Let's see what Team India, what the selection committee do, what the coach does. And really looking forward to this test match. As a cricket lover, I would love to see Australia bounce back, and Australia are going to come back hard. They are going to be all out. I mean, they are going to give it everything that they've got because they know they have to win this test match. India should be ready for that really, let's say, wounded lion backlash. They should be really ready for it, and they will know that they should be prepared for it. And if they can get past that, then that's going to be curtains for Australia, according to me. So, looking at, so as I said, as a cricket lover, I would love to see Australia bounce back and take the series 1-all. That would provide to be a really good final three test matches of the series. But as an Indian cricket lover, I would love to see India steamroll Australia, or at least win the test match in Adelaide. And once again, and I keep repeating myself, these two were the best chances that Australia put themselves to win the test series by winning the Perth, and that's the reason they had the Perth and the Adelaide test match as the first and second test match. If India can get past this, is going to be Team India winning that series. Let's see what happens. I will be giving you regular updates as the test match commences. Hope you like this podcast. Please subscribe and please like and please comment what do you think about my team selections for Team India and Team Australia. Who do you think is going to win this particular test match? And see you very soon. Take care. Goodbye.